Hello, this is William Mckissock with Scully Mitchell, your expense reduction consultant. And as I say many times, if you watch my videos, you know that at Scully Mitchell and personally, we love to promote other businesses for free on social media. It's our way of giving back to the community. And today I have with me Luke Cardillo, who is with Atlas Professional, an IT cybersecurity and MSP company. Welcome to the show, Luke.
All right, cool. Thanks, William, for having me. I appreciate it. Looking forward to this. Should be
Absolute
fun.
pleasure. So you and I are both soccer, football to the rest of the world, football mad. But tell us a little bit about who Luke is before we get into learning a little bit more about what your company does.
Sure. Um, Luke Cardillo, been in Tampa for the past 30 some odd years. Moved here from Pensacola, where I went to college at University of West Florida. Started my career here in Tampa as a realtor. So I was with Coldwell Banker for 20 years. And decided to do a career change after that 20 years and went into staffing. I worked for Hayes, business development and recruiting and construction and property and some bulk hiring and liked it over there. But now I was recruited over to Atlas Professional Services, where I'm the VP of Business Development. Um, yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I'm a huge soccer fan, like you just said.
Yeah.
I have a little side gig, which I don't make money in, but it drives business to my business and to other people's businesses. It's called Keon, the Knocking Around Network, and it's a networking group focused on soccer. Right? It's Keon connecting business professionals through soccer. So I do different events, watch parties. We did an event at the Rowdies where we got to play, and then we do it's networking, it's business networking. So it's great, and it drives business to Atlas, and it also helps the members of Keon attract business to their businesses. So
Yeah.
huge fan, a big Fulham fan over in in the English league. I tend to root for Chicago here in the MLS, just because it's the first team I picked when the MLS kicked off.
Yeah.
But of course, diehard Rowdies fan here and Tampa Bay Sun also.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm still playing. I still play. I play twice a week futsal in the morning at 5:30 every Tuesday and Thursday, and we're coming up on 20 years of doing that. So, yeah, big fan. It helps business. It's a part of my life. It's part of my kids' life. Fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You're like myself, like a Scots person or a person from Europe. We've just got it in our blood. It's in our soul. But
yeah.
calling it soccer for American purposes, but we all know it's called football. It's
Call it what you want, as long as you just keep
it's
playing
actual
and
football.
watching it. It's a
Um,
lot of fun, and I love it. So, yeah, and I
well,
have
look,
two kids, and both at FSU. So I've been married for
fantastic. It's
almost 25 years.
great for the viewers to get to know. As you can see, Luke's a fun guy, good friend of mine. I'm part of the soccer networking group. We're part of all of it trying to help businesses and help one another. In this case, I'm trying to help
Mhm.
promote Atlas Professionals. So tell us a little bit more about your organization and what you do. So you do
Sure, man.
IT, cybersecurity, MSP. So
I don't.
tell the viewer. I know you don't. Your company does. Tell the viewer what you
I know.
provide
Just
as
kidding.
services to your clients.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, just give you a quick history. I was joking. Yeah, I don't. I'm not the man on the ground doing the IT work, and I'm the business development, the tip of the spear. So, quick history. Atlas has been around for 20 years in the Tampa Bay area. We're an IT, cybersecurity, and compliance MSP. A lot of people don't know what an MSP is. Simply stands for managed service provider, where you're outsourced IT, cybersecurity, and compliance partner. So some companies have internal IT department, and they'll hire us or sign on with us to supplement their own IT efforts and their own team or augment their own team internally. Whether that's doing some help desk stuff or working on projects or helping them with licensing or whatnot. And then some of the smaller companies that don't have an internal IT department, they will outsource their whole IT, cybersecurity, and compliance environment to Atlas, and we'll manage that for them. We monitor, their systems. We help with their licensing, and right now we're rolling out a tool with AI. AI is huge right now. It's not fully up and running yet, but that's coming soon. But like I said, we're located right here in Tampa, right next to the original Outback is our office. We have
Nice.
35 engineers on site, and our solutions architects. Um, we're a hybrid, but most of our engineers do come in. So, and what does that mean to our clients? That means that the communications is actually much better in
Hmm.
between different departments because we have pods is how we service our company. So
Hmm.
company signs with us and they're fully managed. They'll have an account manager, they'll have a solutions architect person on that pod, they'll have a help desk person on that pod, and they'll have a projects member team. So, you know, that really helps with communication. If we have to escalate something or if somebody needs something, instead of having a team, somebody they can just turn around. So
Yeah.
I think it's a huge advantage for us.
So that's one of the things that there's lots of IT companies. You and I talked about this before we started the
Yeah.
recording, and that what differentiates you guys from other companies, and what I'm seeing is the fact that you guys really have the client's needs at heart. You take care of the client, you hold their hand, and you make sure that
Hmm.
there isn't a need that they don't want that you can't provide as an IT and MSP provider. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. We're done. Yeah. You just said everything. Exactly. You come work for us.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no, yeah,
exactly right. So you're entirely correct.
yeah.
Services is key. On response times, we have a 98% customer satisfaction survey stat, um, which is huge. Not many companies can brag about that, and that's legit.
Hmm.
Um, and we do surveys constantly with our clients to see what their needs and wants are, so we can upgrade here or add there or help, change some things.
Yeah,
So we're in constant communication with our clients. I think communication is really key.
yeah.
Most of us are here in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area, and we have a vested interest in, seeing our businesses succeed
Mhm.
and the Tampa Bay because that helps Tampa Bay overall.
Mhm.
So
So there's a lot to be positive about using Atlas Professionals as an IT provider. So
sure.
to kind of like my interviews are short, as you know. No, look, we try and keep them nice and short so that people are not having to watch a movie. um, so
Damn.
so
All right.
the,
Well, because I can talk some more, I know.
yeah,
So
we could both talk
obviously,
as we know that. Yeah, so you guys, you're based in Tampa, but obviously you can work with
yeah,
clients all over the United States. And
we can.
tell us a little bit about that, and give us an
Sure.
example of some of the clients that you work with. You don't need to name clients, but just give us some examples of some of the clients and industries that you
Sure.
work.
The industries, run the gambit, um, from manufacturing, healthcare, law firms, um, financial institutions, financial service, capital markets. And yeah, we cover Florida and the whole United States. Because a lot of the stuff we can do remotely. If we can't, if there's something that needs to be done on site, we'll send our people there. We're also a part of a bigger organization, a private equity firm called Lyra,
Hmm.
and we have different MSPs in different parts of the country, in all parts of the country, because I think we're up over 100 MSPs. So if we need some muscle, let's say it's in Minnesota, and we have a client in Minnesota, and we need something on site there. We need a person to go on site. We can put up the bat signal to one of our companies there to come in, or we'll fly some of our people there. I mean, it's not a common practice, if it's a big enough client and it's a
Yeah,
big enough problem or a big enough project. Yeah, we'll certainly do something like that. Especially we can, of course, cover all of Florida, but that's how we cover the United States is through our PE and our partner companies,
hmm,
our other MSPs. Um, but yeah, we have over 130 clients. We're one of the biggest MSPs here in Florida in the area. And like I said, run the gambit. I try to focus right now on law firms, financial institutions, healthcare, manufacturing. Got about now 4 or 5, but really we can cover pretty much almost any industry, anywhere from 10 employees up to 1,000.
yeah,
Probably the sweet spots right there at that 75.
hmm,
But you know, we
yeah.
have clients that as big as that and then as small as that.
So you have the whole country covered. Like Schoolie Mitchell, if we need a body in the ground, we've got
Yeah.
franchisees all over the country, all over Canada. We can put a body on the ground if we need to. It's very rare for
Oh,
us to need that.
did you
So
have to one up me? You had to one up me on the Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, we go to
Well,
Canada as well. Yeah,
I think we're
it's
starting to
it's
add
interesting.
MSPs there too.
It's similar that you're part of a wider organization. Like we can work
Correct.
with clients all over the United States and Canada, like you can, and
Mhm.
that's important to know. And it's also important to know for the viewer that you can see Luke's details underneath his portion of the video, and importantly that they can be anywhere in the country. So no matter where you're watching this, they have the reach to support any business in any industry, and that's important as well. And they've got that wide experience with so many clients; they can work with
Mhm.
any industry. So, look, thank you very much for sharing what you guys do,
Yeah,
where you do it,
quite
etc.
welcome.
It's been absolutely fantastic having you on your show. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it, William. We'll see you on the pitch.
Thank you. And I'll now hand it over to Dave for the weather.